Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is the first video and will likely be deleted. I just wanted to kind of splurge out what my plan is for this channel, and then hopefully you'll get a taste for what videos are to come. So as you can see, the channel is called Language Download, and this is really a concept that I have, an illustration, if you will, of how we learn languages. So, I mean, in an idealistic world, we would simply come online, search for the language, like French, for example, that we want to learn. We just click download, put in our headset, and we just download it within seconds. Sort of like what you do with uh, Google Translate. You know, you can download languages, and you download a language package within seconds, or less than a second. And you have lots in there, not just words, but you have syntax and how words work together in the language. You basically have everything you need in that language package to be called fluent. But obviously, we can't do that. So, what do we do? Well, as a language learner, I know that pretty much everyone has their own style. And people who have attempted to learn several languages, like me, they know that there's a lot of different ways, there's a lot of resources, there's a lot of different study methods, and so on. But in the end, it always comes down to this, that the person is determined to learn the language either out of necessity, maybe their spouse speaks another language, or they have to visit a country, or if they're passionate enough, they're passionate language learners, then that in itself is enough motivation to learn the language. So that technically would comprise my target market. So that's my ideal uh, viewer for this channel, would be some that fall into that category. So basically, language learners that are highly motivated, either because of necessity or because they just love learning languages, like me. So they are committed. That's what I need. I need people who are committed, number one. And that's really the only prerequisite to taking this course or going through the playlist um, that I'll set up for various languages. And so, getting back to what I was saying, so people who learn languages know that there's various tools, there's many strategies, and usually what you end up doing is just finding a strategy that works for you, a combination of this, of that, some reading, some studying, some vocabulary, some grammar, some books, maybe some programs. I'm not going to name the different courses that you can take and different apps, but eventually you get enough working knowledge to start practicing it, to start speaking it, and then you make your way. Ideally, you make your way to that country, you start practicing, and you take it from there. And hopefully, eventually, after some years, you get to some level of fluency. So the point is that you can't download a language. Um, as much as we wish we could do that, it takes time, it takes effort. But what is the closest thing to downloading a language? So that's really what I'm after with this channel. It's to share with you the strategies that I've come up with, that I've developed and learned over the last 15 to 20 years, going on 20 years of language learning, and to package that all into videos and a playlist. And the idea is that you know that it's not going to be a couple of milliseconds to download the language. But because you're committed, you're going to show up, you're going to open up the playlist, and you're going to hit play. You're going to press play. And the idea is you're pressing download. There's no homework, there's no books, there's no different courses, different packages, um, and, you know, different things that you have to do. And then you just finish the course, and then you're left to yourself to spread your wings and fly and hopefully become fluent. The idea is that we're going to take you right from nothing, from zero, and bring you to hero. So we'll take you by the hand and bring you right to fluency. And all you have to do is show up and press download, press play. So I'm going to be your instructor. I'm going to be your teacher, and I have teaching background. I was a teacher in public schools. I taught from primary to 12, every subject you can imagine. But my real passion is language learning. So I'm going to be your language teacher and the language download guy, if you will. And anyway, let me know if this is something that interests you. I'm just going to throw out a couple of videos. I'll go into some specifics, some strategies that I've shared, and I'd really like some feedback. So obviously subscribing, liking the channel, letting me know in the comments what you think, and we'll take it from there. All right. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.